EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Cole Kmet. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Bears and the Lions, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the seventh-year man out of Cal, the top pick back in 2016, Jared Goff.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. His throw incomplete.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first part is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A great move by Montgomery. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Goff. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Byron Pringle, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the 2nd-year man from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball. to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. There's Mooney with another catch. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Darnell Mooney from 8 yards out. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Fields. And it's caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Darnell Mooney
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on second and long. Goff.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. Gone. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. With it is Jackson. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Now Fields. He hits Mooney going across the middle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Once again, it's Swift. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Darnell Mooney on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football. We've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season. We got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st down, it's gone. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. On the move past the 40. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Goff on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Roquan Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again.
He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team.
He's got a man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On play action, Fields.
Out to his left. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. So we have reached
past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
From the 10.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, what a move. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here comes Mooney now on the jet sweep.
able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Off play action, Fields.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Seibert's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Off the option, here's Montgomery.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Goff. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Read option, here's Montgomery.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Goff.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And down inside the 15 he goes. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Goff.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
They'll go option to the short side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jared Goff keeping it himself from 7 yards out.
And the Bears have needed a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
63 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. To throw is Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Darnell Mooney.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Goff now looks to throw.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now Goff on first down. That is incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
They'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Chicago! David Montgomery, 40 yards.
And the Bears have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State, and he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff. That's caught by Montgomery. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets them on the doorstep, 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. To throw is Goff. Touchdown, Bears! Byron Pringle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 5. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So now the Lions down by 5, just under 2 minutes to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down.
All eyes on Fields. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To Williams on the jet sweep.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here comes Mooney now on the jet sweep.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Darnell Mooney, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
This one fielded at the 5.
So the focus now shifts to the Bears, trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. 65 seconds remaining. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. It's showtime, baby. Goff.
Able to find Komet.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now it's Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Running for it, Montgomery. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So out now come the Lions. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields
steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now Goff. And this one is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you,